Hi everyone. Welcome to Kalorama, best known for being the location of Max's bike accident. This beautiful neighborhood, nestled between Adams Morgan, DuPont Circle, and Woodley Park, is as rich in history as it is in celebrity income. Come with us as we explore the ins and outs of the richest neighborhood in the city.
Here we are in the most international part of the city on Embassy Row. Kalorama is home to a large cut of Embassy Row, hosting ambassadors and foreign service departments of many countries. Most of the embassies in Washington, D.C. are in Kalorama, with some notable ones being India, Turkey, Venezuela, and Croatia. Embassies usually add a statue of an important figures in their country's history, such as this statue of Gandhi, given as a gift in 2000, and this statue of St. Jerome the Priest outside of Croatia's embassy.
Kalorama is the connection of two neighborhoods, the Sheridan-Kalorama Historic District and the Kalorama Triangle Historic District. Kalorama in Greek means nice view, which is clearly evident from the Spanish Steps, one of the nicest hidden gems in the city, with unobstructed views running down 22nd Street to George Washington University on a classic architectural backdrop.
Before Kalorama was inhabited by British settlers via the land grants of Charles II of England in the latter half of the 17th century, it belonged to the Nacotchtank and Matawan tribes, before being owned by Joel Barlow, who named it Bel-Air. Then, following the Civil War, in 1871, the District of Columbia Organic Act was passed to accommodate for an increasing population, and thus Kalorama officially became part of D.C.
Kalorama was once an estate, dating back to a 600-acre land grant from King Charles II to an indentured servant, John Langworth. In 1807, poet Joel Barlow bought the estate and renamed it Kalorama. The name has stuck ever since. Larger development of the area is connected to the expansion of the streetcar lines that were created in 1892. This line brought new residents and connected the two Kalorama triangles. Sheridan-Kalorama became the more affluent area because of its larger lots. On the other hand, Kalorama Triangle grew with more urban development as row houses were constructed. It served as a hub for many middle-class residents.
Despite significant growth in the area, the Highway Act of 1893 caused some problems. While Congress had wanted to extend L'Enfance street plans to the rest of the city, many residents were afraid this would require them to redraw their own grids. Construction and selling of land came to a halt as a result. However, in 1898, an amendment was passed allowing for existing subdivisions in the city's grid to be immune to the new system. As a result, the community began to grow once again.
Kalorama is notorious for housing several presidents before and after their tenures. Here is the Woodrow Wilson House, which is where he and his family lived after his presidency, now converted into a museum for the public to enter. Many other presidents, such as FDR, William Taft, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and Warren Harding, live or lived here. Now, though, at 2330 Street, lives the most famous celebrity in D.C., Jeff Bezos, part-time, with several mansions being conjoined to make one mega house, one of the largest in D.C. The median house listing price is $525,000, likely due to the location, near DuPont and Woodley Metro, and possible walking commutes to downtown while maintaining a suburban feel highly desired by politicians and other people of influence.
Councilmember Brianne K. Nadeau represents the many communities located in Ward 1, including parts of Kalorama. She was elected in November 2014 and has been committed to increasing affordable housing and public safety, as well as strengthening schools and small businesses. She was always open to listening to the Ward 1 community through her Brianne on Your Block events and telephone town halls. Councilmember Brooke Pinto of Ward 2 represents the rest of Kalorama, who is committed to public safety and supporting small businesses. Kalorama is also a part of Advisory Neighborhood Commissions, aka ANCs, 1C and 2D, and are represented by Daniel Mickelson Horowitz and Lee Dixon in 1C, and Ashley Warren and Carol Feld in 2D.
While Kalorama does not have any schools located directly inside its borders, it is close to a number of campuses. Some schools that often attract residents of Kalorama include School for Friends, Interfaith, Primary School, Fusion Academy, and Oyster Adams. These students tend to come from higher income families, given the economic status of Kalorama.
Though the Kalorama Triangle mainly serves as a residential district, being surrounded by much more lively urban neighborhoods that house numerous forms of entertainment, it does have its own attractions, namely direct access to Rock Creek Park and its own Kalorama Park for an easy nature getaway and opportunity for recreation. Mitchell Park, located right next to the Spanish Steps, has community gardens, basketball and tennis courts, and a large green area with several picnic tables, which makes it perfect in the warmer months. And in terms of more metropolitan activities, the Kalorama Triangle's suburban feel allows for a change in scenery from the rest of DC with its picturesque, cohesive buildings and quiet streets, housing historic sites such as the Lothrop Mansion, the Fuller House, and the equestrian statue of George B. McClellan, which makes it the perfect location for a leisurely stroll. The Phillips Collection is found close to the DuPont Circle Metro Station, which has an exit in Kalorama, and is the first museum of modern art in America, in the interior of the founder's luxurious house, which exposes his personal collection. Some famous artists found here are Georgia O'Keeffe, regarded as the mother of modern art, Vincent van Gogh, and the main attraction, an entire room covered top to bottom by Wolfgang Leib in wax.
One of the few restaurants in the Kalorama Triangle, Lapis is an Afghan bistro whose location first opened in 2007. Added to the famous Michelin Guide in 2021, the restaurant is renowned for its traditional home-cooked style meals, manifested through the owner's memory of home. A family restaurant founded by Afghan refugees who fled after the Soviet invasion, it is a testament to the cultural beauty of America, where relative tolerance and opportunity gives immigrants a chance at achieving their dreams.